Hello, YouTube family. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all the different time zones out there. A big shout out to my YouTube family who have been sticking with me for so many years despite me not posting content regularly. But I promise to be very regular from now on. And for those of you all who are new to my channel, I'm Arpita and I'm basically a content creator. I love dance, I love traveling, and basically creating videos, creating content. So I'm sure you will love my channel, so stick around. As of today, we are going to start a new podcast called Not Another Talk Show, which I promise is not boring. So we talk about everything health, nutrition, daily lifestyle, maybe some thoughts, some insights. As of today on episode 1, we are going to take a deep dive into health, nutrition, and sustainable lifestyle. And what better than it comes directly from a certified nutritionist? So, welcome on episode 1 of the show, my dear cousin, a certified nutritionist, and the gorgeous Sri Lekha Rachapudi. She has had an amazing transformation journey, which you guys should go and check out on Instagram. I will post her Instagram handles down in the captions. Please follow her, DM her for any inquiries. And I will also post my Instagram handle. So please like, share, subscribe, follow, show some love. Let's dive in. Hi, Sri Lekha.
Hi Arpita, how are you?
I'm good, Sri Lekha. How are you?
I'm good too.
First of all, I would like to thank you so much for joining my first ever podcast.
Thank you
and
so much
we
for
are
having
very
me.
fortunate to get insights from you, like a certified nutritionist. So, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Dive into the first question. I've seen that you're a lot into fitness and wellness, well being, health. So, how did your journey start? Like, I've seen your amazing transformation also. How has your journey started? Where did you get the inspiration?
Yeah, I was always not conscious of my health in any way. I
Okay.
was a very much foodie. I'm a very big foodie. I was not conscious about my health at all until my BTech.
Okay.
Okay, after I know I'm aware that I was obese, but I didn't accept that I was obese because if I accept that I'm obese, I has to stop eating the junk and all the food I love, and I
And
has to
also you
stop.
go into depression, no? That, oh my God.
Yeah, that I
Yeah.
have to lose weight. I don't
Uh,
want to accept it in the first place. So I know that I'm not doing good, but I didn't accept it. So after BTech, I did some tests like health
okay.
checkups. After that health checkups, I got a reality check that I have to lose weight and this is my time to accept the reality.
When did you start?
Yeah, after finishing my graduation, I was at home
Mm.
and I realized that I have to lose weight and I actually started many fad diets. I was desperate to lose weight at that point, but I don't know what to do exactly. Like, what's the right way to lose weight, or what's the healthy way to lose weight? I didn't know
Mm.
that. And my parents used to say, like anyone else's, they were just concerned and they just told cut off your junk and cut off your amount of food you're eating. That's the
Mm.
best they could do, and that's the best they told me. And I started doing that, but also I discovered exercises through YouTube and
Mm.
I started doing it. The thing is, I don't know how to balance both exercise and food to have
Mm.
a proper healthy weight loss. So what I
Correct.
did was I did exercise like vigorously and I used to get very hungry. I don't know anything about
Mm.
macros back then. I didn't know anything. I just used to stuff myself because I did so much exercise and I used to get very hungry. So
Mm.
I just ate. I just ate
Okay.
again and it was not working.
Help you. Hmm.
At some up to some point for 6 months when I started, I lost weight. I lost around 6 to 7 kgs.
Okay.
Actually, I started with dance fitness. So, and
Zumba.
yeah, Zumba.
Huh.
There's this YouTuber called Vijay Tuprani. She, I
Huh,
think,
huh, huh.
the OG Zumba YouTuber.
Yes. Huh.
I used to do her videos, her dance routines, and I lost so much weight. But again, I used to lose weight, but I didn't know how to manage food. I didn't know anything about
Hmm.
things. And again, YouTube really helped me understand all those things about macros, how to balance food and all. Yeah. And that happened for almost 3 to 4 years. I did
Okay.
not I did not lose weight. I did not gain weight also. I lost up
Hmm.
to like up to 10 kgs. I used to lose weight, and again
Okay.
a plateau. I used
Hmm.
to hit a plateau, and it used to stay there. And
Okay.
after that happened for a while, just before lockdown, I discovered strength training. I joined a
Hmm.
gym, and there is a trainer who really helped me understand what strength training is and how to balance food. And he also
Okay.
helped me a lot.
Okay.
So I went to the gym for just 3 to 4 months, and lockdown happened,
Ha, ha, ha,
and I was
ha.
stuck
Damn
again.
it.
I was stuck again. So
So he used
uh,
to help you out with your diet also. How is it?
I mean, he didn't give me any plans of sort, but
But
he
just
used to just
advice.
guide me, like
Hmm.
eat more vegetables, prioritize your protein,
Okay.
cut down your junk food and oil. He just
Hmm.
used to guide me, like how
Hmm.
to eat. He did not exactly give me the plan.
Okay.
And after that, when COVID happened and when everyone are in lockdown, like everyone else, I ate lot of food again,
Lot
and
of cooking experiments, this, that,
yeah,
this.
lot of that happened.
Hmm.
And as a family, we really enjoyed spending time together. And what we enjoyed the most was we cooked food and we ate.
Eat. Yeah.
Ate also in the evenings we used to exercise together, me and my
Ah.
sisters.
Okay. Nice, nice.
So we actually didn't do completely to lose weight, but just to keep
For
ourselves
fun.
sane.
Yeah. Hmm.
Keep ourselves sane in the lockdown, we used to exercise like fun activities in the evenings. After some point, like in 2021, I would say, I started taking it seriously again and started weight trainings from there is a YouTuber called Carolyn Girwan.
Mm-hmm.
She puts out now she I think now she stopped doing YouTube and has her own app.
Okay.
She used to release like this series
Hmm.
where there are 50 videos in those series,
Okay.
and you can do it for almost like 3 to 4 months straight
Hmm. Hmm.
without thinking about what I should do and how I should do. I did them. I did her exercises,
Okay.
and I lost weight. And I lost weight there, but not so much because I was at home and lockdown is happening.
Hmm.
And then also, I did not have complete understanding about how to balance protein in your meals, balance any macronutrients
Hmm.
exactly. And I don't know anything about calorie deficit also back then.
Correct.
How I should balance my calories throughout the day.
Hmm.
So in 2021, I got married. Luckily, my husband also is into fitness, and
Yes, that's the best part.
yeah, that's touchwood. That's really a blessing for both
Yeah,
of us because if one person is not into something and the other person is interested in that particular
it's
thing,
very difficult.
it's
Yeah,
difficult to balance the things.
yeah.
But I would say for the first 6 months of our marriage, we really enjoyed going out and eating all kinds of foods. And I'm new to
Hmm.
Hyderabad.
Hmm.
We took me to
Yeah,
all the places,
yeah,
and we
yeah.
enjoyed food for six
Amazing
months.
food. Uh,
Yeah, and after that, after 6 months, I we did not prioritize our health at all, and also movement. No, there is no exercise at all. Uh, monthly, monthly 4 to 5 times we used to go to dance fitness. That's it.
He also liked the dance fitness.
Yeah, he dances a lot. He
Oh,
dances
great,
a lot.
great, great.
We used to go to dance fitness in
Huh.
Gulf, and that's about it. We did not do much.
Much.
The
Okay.
first 6 months.
Or
We did
6 months is anyway adjusting period. It's okay.
Yeah, we didn't do anything. And after 6 months, we kind of realized that
Time to take it seriously.
we are drowning in this. So we have to take care of ourselves now. So after some like which gyms to go and whom to train, my husband, he used to go to personal trainer before marriage, before our wedding. So we just went to him and trained for 2 months. And
Okay.
after some time, it's like we need a complete plan. We realized that we need complete plan of food, how to eat, to balance and exercises. So in I would say 2022, end of 2022, we took a training. We both took training from a coach. His name is Karan Trivedi. He's from Delhi.
Okay. Okay.
He, for 1 year, we signed up for 1 year straight away, because if we signed up for 3 months, we'd know that 3 months, and
And then
we'll go
after that,
back.
you are not going to continue. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we signed up for 1 year, and we really learned a lot from Katie sir. We are really thankful for him. From whatever I learned, we both learned is totally from him, I'd say. From him, we joined. Even after joining, even after signing up with him for coaching, for the first 6 months, we were not serious, to be honest. We were following the plan he gave, workouts he was giving, but also we are eating outside, because we just moved to Bangalore when we started training.
So you're exploring Bangalore food.
He started doing that again, until one day he was like, and also we were traveling a lot, and one day he was like, you guys are traveling a lot, every single month you're going somewhere, it like your progress. He was like, you have to stop doing this for a meantime, because time, because you have to stay consistent about what you're doing. So we, for 6 months, we didn't move. We didn't go anywhere. We stopped going outside. We just prioritized our home cooked meals. We used to cook for the whole day, meaning we know that there is food at home that is already cooked, and we'd feel bad if we go
Bad
out
if we have to leave it and or
go out and eat. So because of that, we cooked all our meals, all 3 meals and snacks. Even with snacks, we used to make it ready and keep it, so that we won't miss any meals. So with that, within 6 months, we lost around. I lost 10 to 12 kgs, and my husband also around the same. He lost the same.
Great.
And in total, from my highest weight and to now, I almost lost 15 to 18 kgs of.
Wow, that's great. So
And
difficult.
I'm happy to say that I almost lost most of it is fat, because as I strength train, I won't lose any muscle. It's not like, this is the mistake most people do. They don't prioritize protein intake. They don't prioritize strength training. Strength training is the only thing that preserves muscle in your body, and muscle is the most important organ in our body.
Yeah.
So if we preserve muscle, metabolism increases, and fat is something which is fat is something, it's not good for anything. Like there is some percentage, for men it's 10 to 15% of fat is good, and for women it should be 20 to 25%. And more than that, not a
It's not
single
required.
person. Yeah, it's not required for anybody. Maybe it depends. Why I'm saying in percentages, it really depends on height, weight, age, everything.
Correct.
So how much kg of fat is completely different from person to person. The percentage we have to completely concentrate on percentage. How much percentage of body fat, how much skeletal mass we are having in our body, bone mass, muscle mass, water percentage in our bodies. These are the things that we follow to the T. Like strength training is a must, is a complete must for us. 5 days of strength training, it's 4 to 5 days. We don't miss maximum, but 4 to 5 days of strength training and walking every day, walking or some kind of cardio. We prioritize between 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day.
Steps. Okay.
Yeah. Steps. It can be in any form. You go to a shop, like
Go grocery shopping.
yeah, grocery shopping while walking, not taking your bike out every single day. If it's a half kilometer from your house, you can, if you have time, you can go walk there. And taking stairs whenever it is possible.
Instead of the lift. Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
These things helps.
Yeah.
Like, especially the motto here is movement. Lot of movement. Lot of movement really helps. Like not
Keep the metabolism going, right? Basically.
Yeah. And also the less people really underestimate how muscle plays part in our body, because most people say muscle, why do we need muscle, why do women need muscle?
Women need yes, exactly.
Yeah, they say women don't need muscle, but women need muscle. There is no compromise in that, because muscle keeps you going with age. If there is muscle, we see people with age, they can't get up when they sit on the floor, or they can't move fast. This is all because of the muscle loss. These are the simple things that I'm mentioning, because day to day life, these are the things people getting old face. They can't fast walk. They can't walk fastly. They can't climb the stairs. Like most, these are the problems they get.
Especially when people are approaching their 30s, they start facing all these problems, and that's all because of the muscles only.
Yeah, completely.
This was a great journey, and I'm so happy, and congratulations to both of you on your great journey so far.
And we are still in it. We are still in it.
Yes, keep going. Okay, so you told us about your journey so far. So maybe you can break it down to us what you eat in a day. What is your general, since you said you cook all your 5 meals, right? Including snacks. So if you can tell us.
Okay, in the morning, I eat, mostly breakfast is completely the same. Breakfast is the same almost every single day. Oatmeal with, as a vegetarian, we can't, it is difficult to hit protein intake as vegetarians. So protein powders are a must for us. So I take oatmeal with 1 scoop of protein powder and some fruits and nuts and chia seeds. Chia seeds have omega-3 fatty acids. Chia seeds or flax seeds, they both are great for omega-3 fatty acids. So we can take that as a meal. If chia seeds and flax seeds you are taking, you have to soak it overnight.
Previous night. Okay.
Overnight, and I take that as a meal with some fruits, whatever fruits available. And I won't get hungry until lunchtime, because there's a lot of.
What is your typical breakfast time?
Time is it anywhere between 9 o'clock to 10.
10. Okay.
Yeah. And at lunch it is simple. Rice I eat every single day.
Me too.
Because we don't need to change Like
Yeah.
not even for brown rice if you can't take it.
Correct.
Some people like brown rice and they can take it. It has a lot of fiber than white rice. I accept that. But if you don't like to eat brown rice, and because I get bloated a lot because of brown rice, so I can't eat
Okay.
brown. If there are some issues like that, you don't need to eat brown rice. Like you don't have to gulp it down.
Correct.
You
Correct.
can eat white rice with quantities.
Portion control.
Yeah,
Yes.
we do that every single meal. We measure our quantities. That's the key.
Okay.
I eat rice with with certain quantity and dal
Hmm.
and
Okay.
a lot of veggies, and
Yeah.
I personally eat eggs. So
Okay.
two whole eggs, two like depending on the day how hungry I am.
Hmm.
I add lot of veggies. If I'm hungry, I don't add rice. I
Okay.
add protein and veggies a lot,
Okay.
and that's my lunch.
Okay.
Rice with portion control, dal, and veggies, lots of veggies, and eggs,
Eggs. Okay.
and curd.
Curd. Curd is
If
also
I'm
very important.
Yeah, curd is very
Yeah.
important. At lunch, if I'm full, I don't eat curd because I have to. I just eat it after an hour or in the
Hmm.
having curd in a day is important. It just doesn't have to be in your lunch.
In your main lunchtime. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So in the evening, I mostly have. I am a coffee lover. I can't live without coffee, but now it's really affecting my sleep. So I stopped.
Okay.
I'm trying to decrease my coffee intake. So instead of coffee, I'm trying other options like teas. I mean, spearmint tea. These kind of which really in the place of coffee, or not. I have both tea and I have fruits or nuts. Fruits or nuts.
Basically, without milk, right? You're taking something
Yeah.
which is.
Milk is not the problem. Milk is not the problem for me. If it comes under my caloric intake for that day,
Okay.
milk is not the problem. Caffeine is the problem for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a habit of drinking it in the evening.
Yeah. That evening, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock time, everybody is like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really messing up with my sleep. And I'm not saying that everyone should do it. If it is really messing up with your sleep, you have to prioritize your sleep and stop taking caffeine in the evenings. So that's what I'm doing. I stopped taking it, and I'm having alternates to
Okay.
have,
Okay.
something in that place. So that's my evening snack. Sometimes I just have tea. Usually when I'm having coffee, I just had that coffee and just leave it there. Now I'm adding fruits also in the evening.
Okay. Okay.
And in the
But
dinner,
is it okay to have fruits with caffeine? Is it? I mean, I don't know. I heard. Yeah.
no, it's fine. I think there is no problem.
There is no issue such as
No
such.
issue
Okay.
with it. It's just my satiety that I get.
Yeah, you get hungry, correct? Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
I know. Even sometimes I feel like because I am a tea lover actually, so I have tea every evening. Before I used to have at least twice a day, but now I stopped it at least in the just once in the evening I want. But somebody told me that you're not supposed to have fruits with tea. So now I've shifted fruits to morning breakfast.
You can
So I
shift
don't
tea to
know.
the morning, I think, because
Okay.
tea also has caffeine. Tea also has caffeine. So
Yeah.
caffeine before 8 hours, I think 6 to 8 hours before sleep is.
Before sleep. Okay.
So if you have to take tea compulsory in the day, then it is best to take in the morning or early afternoon.
Hmm.
That is the best.
Basically, I prefer something hot in the evening. So
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Yeah.
That's me too.
Same.
That's exactly why I am having some kind of hot tea in the
Yeah.
For dinner, I'll have rice. That's for my portion. How much I have to eat.
Mhm.
Same veggies, and for dinner, I prefer paneer for protein
Okay.
And that's the change. That's the only change I have for
Okay.
because I can't have both eggs in both both
Yeah,
the.
correct. That much is not easy to digest also.
Yeah, no, it is not the problem, but you get used to having protein, that much of protein. There is no problem. Protein intakes also, if you are used to having that much of protein, there is no problem taking eggs for both lunch and dinner. But
Okay.
it's just an another variety to have.
You'll get
And
bored
paneer is
otherwise,
also,
lunch and dinner.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
and paneer is also a great source of fat, good fats. So
Mm-hmm.
that's that. And I like paneer, so